we're going to be replacing the water pump in a 2000 Dodge 2500. This is the 5.9, but it's a similar process on all the Dodge engines. It is mounted directly off the fan. So what we have to do is we have to take the fan off first. Then we're going to take the belt off, fan shroud off too. Gets in the way. There's a just simple little push pin right in the center. Push pin. So you got to pull out and then pull up. Okay. See those two things right there? That's what you got to get past.
And this one, we just unplugged the hose. Let's try trying to take that thing
There
out.
should be 4 bolts holding the fan shroud on.
1, 2, and on the other side.
Now in order to get the fan shroud off, we have to take out the top 2 radiator bolts.
There.
Should pull the rubber gasket too. Bushing, actually rubber bushing.
So this piece is loose now.
Okay, so kind of pull the radiator up, out of the way.
All this stuff in front here is all gonna be in our way.
Okay, careful, this one probably has some liquid in it.
In this case, it all leaked out.
Shroud's next. Careful not to dent up your radiator. Alright, now we are open. Got this thing open, we're ready to work. I want to take a little piece of wire and get this out of your way.
The radiator. There's the fan, and right beneath it is the water pump. Right here.
Taking the serpentine belt off now. Let's pop that guy loose. Okay. Now, the tricky part. So there's a tool that you can buy, sticks into these holes, and holds the center pulley while you take off this bolt here. And we don't have it. So, you can try to get it off a lot of different ways. You're gonna jam.
I'm sorry, 1 second.
Bang a rod right into the inside of this right here, just to jam it up. And then you're gonna just come up on this thing with a long breaker bar really fast.
And it breaks it loose.
Break it right loose. And just spin her off.
And it's off. Go ahead and remove the bolts.
Okay, looks like the bottom 2 are going to be shorter. One more bolt right on the top. Star drive, but it's also a hex head bolt right on the top. Okay. That's loose. Now we've got hoses holding it on. Okay. Top hose is quite the challenge to get on and off.
So go ahead and clean off your old gasket mesh. Make it look beautiful.
Alright, so get some flat. Just get that on there tight.
And that's what the hose fitting fits onto.
Alright, let's put the new one on.
Go ahead and fit it in. There's some hoses you need to squeeze in, like this one over here.
Alright, now we got that hose on up there.
The hardest hose is that hose right there. I can get this thing to focus. That hose right there. That's the hardest hose.
Now we're going to slide the gasket in. Alright, all these bolts get tightened down to 22 foot-pounds. We have a new gasket for one of our inlets, or outlets to our water. Up here. That's what the tool looks like. We rented this one right out of O'Reilly's. So, put a couple bolts in here. Maybe something to hold that a little better. Alright,
like
just go like that, and we get our wrench and we tighten her up. Alright, belt's going back on.
If you ever forget how the belt goes on, they sometimes leave diagrams on how the belts go on.
you want to make sure that the bottom one goes in first, because if you get just the two top ones in, they're kind of hard to get out.